Oh, how you doing? I'm Hassan with iDrive Atlanta, here with another video. Now, there's something that I really wanted to get out of the way in this video because there's many things that just kind of been flooding in on me. And I know I'm not making a whole lot of videos back to back because I'll be out there rolling, baby, and I'm in a serious transition period because see, I have to come out if I'm really going to grow the business. I'm going to have to come out of the streets driving, the way I've been, and then get more active in marketing, that sort of thing. In fact, I'm actually looking for a back office person. Okay, I'm looking for a back office person. The way I like to do things, is that everybody who works with me, they're actually independent. They're doing their own thing. So, hey, if you there's a lot of companies that are just like me. They're trying to do all that stuff themselves, pick up more clients. The software I have to work with, I have dispatch software. That person's going to have to, I would like them to get an understanding of the dispatch software that I use and all the other marketing things, the whole back office thing, if you're really interested, you'll find a way to get to me, right? Right, you'll find a way to get a note to me where we can, kind of get started on that kind of work, that sort of thing, because I want to see how industrious you are as well. Okay, so much for that little piece of housekeeping there. Now, okay, I like dealing with the concept of competition driving, as you see. As you see back over here, competition driving, because what you're trying to do is be the best you can be. Now, and I'm always going to explain that to you. Look, for those of you who want to misunderstand, then you just have to misunderstand, still like and subscribe though. But for those of you who want to understand, then just hang in there because I've got to give it, make the video short and kind of give you what I can when I can give it to you, right? And when it comes on me, a method that I need to give it to you and, try to explain things a little bit better when it comes to this thing, it comes to the transportation industry, and especially if you come from this background. This here is TNC. You see TNC. What that is ride share, Uber and Lyft. And see, I want chauffeurs that come from this experience who aren't afraid to make more money per ride. But another thing, people who can appreciate what they do, they like what they do, they've got a talent for it, they got a feel for it, they got some energy for it. Because see, I'm not afraid to say it, I'm not ashamed to say it, because okay, look. Okay, look, I'm gonna do this right quick. When I first started in 2017, and I do both Uber and Lyft, I never was working for them. I was always working for myself. That's what I understood it as. That's what they presented it like. And see, since I came from being homeless, I'm gonna jump on this. See, they paying me to practice what I want to practice. All right. See, they paying me to be in business. I'm not talking anything up Uber, up Lyft. They all that. Because they was cutting rates and doing everything. But because I had the attitude that I did not work for them when they cut them rates, it didn't matter none to me. I just had to figure out a way. I just had to figure out a way to keep trying to make more money per ride. And back then, them rides wasn't coming, they wasn't coming like back to back like what they do now. Back then, they had certain apps you could use for tools that would kind of carry you to where the next ride was going to be. Man, them things worked like a charm. They had one like called Fair Pilot. I ain't even around no more. But man, I was using that. Man, that thing worked. Man, look, 98%. Okay, so back then there was all that help that we had, and see, no shame in the game. No shame in the game. That's what it is. There's new apps out there now. It's just, I'm a chauffeur, so most of my thing, man, I be Uber and Lyft. They're just another client to me. That's all they are. That idea, that concept, that idea that I did not work for them. Because I'm going to tell you now, I make them look good. I make Uber and Lyft look good. Damn, always have. See? And see the companies that I work with now. See? Well, look, I'll go to bragging every now and then because, I like to brag a little bit every now and then. But right now, I'm trying to make a real point right now. See, I get into that. I'll get into some of that where I'll be, yeah, because I know what time it is for me. I see other chauffeurs out there. Man, get out of my way, man. That's one thing I like about this work. I be running around. Man, please. You're going to learn how to do the same thing, man. Please. I'm telling you, man. It's okay. So the experience that I got over here, like I mentioned before, you carry your experience from one level to the next. By this time over here in 2018, after 2017, let's say a year, I had already figured it out. I said, oh man, the money, man, please don't even sweat the money no more. Just use that as a metric, man. Please. And F them with their bonuses and everything else. Shoot, man, I'll tell you that story about that a little bit later on. So now all I did was brought everything that I learned here over to when I became a chauffeur over here in 2019. I got my LLC. As soon as I bought that BMW, I got the LLC and all that stuff and started pulling everything together. I mean, I poured all the money I've ever made, I poured it right back into the business. I'm just telling you my experience. So whatever so please be very, very careful. I do want you to understand, I do want you to understand this now, since for the rest of the time here, I'm going to get to something I've been telling you, I've been wanting you to get to, and it is becoming important that I give it to you right now because there's some other things I got to give you. I'm going to restructure this a little bit. On the next video I make, I'm going to be careful about it, but I'm going to restructure on the next video I make. I'm going to really get serious about trying to get to it. Now, okay, technique. Now, this is important. I feel it's very important. It's something that I've done. I'm just sharing my experience here with this thing, and I'm just throwing some numbers out here because see, the number's going to change. The number's going to keep going up. Okay, so you're gonna see some numbers go up. You're gonna see you're going to really learn the essence of goal setting here and what it's about and the different metrics and everything that you can use to really make this thing be a lot of fun for you if you like numbers and stuff like that. So we were using 800 a week, and let me go on ahead and finish this out because the most important thing is that 3 sitting over there. Okay, we get to the point where we were making $800 a week in 70 hours. Okay, and what you're trying to do is get it down to 50 hours. Now I just use saying 1, 2, 3. It might take you a little bit longer, but when you do it 3 times, when you make that 3 times in a row comfortably, understand what I'm saying when I'm saying comfortably. Wasn't no fluke, Wasn't no ball game in town. Atlanta is beautiful, man. We always got stuff going. So you put that, you go ahead and put that in. You know every week there's gonna be a ball game for some sort of something, some sort of ball, something. You know that's gonna be happening, right? And so you can take advantage of that and you get it down to where you're doing the 800 a week in 50 hours, and you do that 3 weeks in a row. It can go up and down from that point, because see, when you do it 3 times, that is when you got enough confidence to move it up to the next level, because you've done mastered this at this point. That's what that 3 represents. Now, when you become a chauffeur, guess what? That 3 still gonna be there. That 3 still gonna be there. Because master chauffeurs will tell you, if you can pull this much, 2,500 a week, 3 months straight, because you're playing with the big boys now. The game done moved up. The stakes are higher right now, right? So you do 2,500 a week, 3 weeks, 3 months in a row. 2,500 a week, 3 months in a row. It means you've got to stay that thing pretty much mastered at that point, and you can move it on to the next level. You're ready for the next challenge. See, because when I was told if you can make 10,000 a month consistently, 3 months in a row, you ready for the next level. All right, now come on. And see, this transportation industry thing is deep, man. This thing is deeper than what you think. So I hope I've explained that very well. I hope I've explained it in a way that you will understand it. I hope I'm not moving too fast. If I am, you can always, come back to the video, whatever the case may be. And as usual, like and subscribe. And then I feel it necessary to always say this. If you were homeless like what I was back over here in 2017, if you was homeless, and you got the spirit, you still ambitious, you still want to get out here and do something, and you got a good driver's license, and that's the last card you got to play, you play it. You got a good driver's license, play that card. All right? Now, another thing, another group of people I'm talking to, and remember, like and subscribe and do all that stuff. Okay, and I'm gonna do better about getting more videos out, like I usually say, and I am gonna do better. I think I'm doing a little bit better, but I had to get it grow. Okay, if you're working on a job and they gaslighting you, they being a tyrant, threatening your job, you got some idiot, some brain dead idiot, just because you educated, he ain't gonna drag you through the mud and keep, what did Frederick Douglass say? He says, slaves be keeping the people slaves. Slaves keep other slaves slaves. Man, you don't have to do that nowadays. We ain't in them days like that no more. You can do something in the gig economy and get that man who got his thinking, a man, it could be a woman, whoever it is, got they breathing they stinking breath down your neck, gaslighting you, making you feel like you less than. Come on over here. You don't have to sign up under me. I'm not, you can. I'm gonna have the codes down there and everything, but you don't have to sign up under me. Just sign up. I don't care who you sign up under, because I'm looking at something totally different right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and wind this video up here, because the next thing I'm gonna have to give you, I hope you understand the importance of 3. 3 represents mastery, so a level of mastery, and I want you to be careful with it. Don't be dishonest with yourself, because like I said, you got to be honest with yourself, because you're in competition driving right now, baby. You're in competition with yourself. Don't nobody else matter. They don't matter. You know, like that, because you know they're gonna come and you start having fun. You know, because you know you good. Man, please. I'm letting people drag you down like that. So anyway, so much for that. So much for that. Like and subscribe, and in the next video, I'm gonna be bringing you some deeper aspects of this thing, because you know I guess I'm supposed to do it. And drive safe and drive with confidence.